Hi favorites, welcome to Second Bites with Sarah. Today we are going to make a cardamom vanilla simple syrup. For starters, we've got sugar, water, salt, easy enough there. And then we've got half a vanilla bean that I'm going to cut in half again. We're only making about a cup of syrup. A whole vanilla bean would overdo it, and you don't want to use that much, these sexy little vanilla beans. I'm going to cut him in half just to help get some of those delicious vanilla bean flavor to come out. Now for our cardamom. Whole cardamom seeds are a little hard for me to find here in Chicago, so best of luck. I just went to a spice store and they had whole ones. The green ones are brighter and a little spicier. The black ones are smokier. So we're gonna do about 4 of those, and then we're gonna do some green ones as well, because I like a little bit of both. If you just want one or the other, knock your socks off. They're hard as hell, so they gotta go in a mortar and pestle. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, you could do like a meat grinder or something like that. We basically just need to break the outer shell, just like the vanilla bean, so that the insides where the seeds are in the pod, those will get out and taste and smell epic. You can see this black one has opened up. You can see the seeds, and same with one of my green ones has cracked open. I'm just gonna take a little bit more anger out. And then straight in. Pinch of salt for good measure, cup of sugar, and a cup of water. This is gonna go on the stove and it's gonna boil. All we're waiting for with it boiling is for the sugar and the water and the little bit of salt we put in to just incorporate. We just want them to become one. After that, once it gets up to that boil, kill the heat and it steeps like a tea. Just let it hang out till it comes back to room temperature. That's it, that's all. Very freaking easy. Favorite things to do with cardamom vanilla syrup? Definitely coffee, definitely coffee. Cardamom's one of those sort of sweet spices that reminds me of fall, reminds me of holidays. Also really pairs well with bourbon and whiskey cocktails, because it kind of adds that like depth and sweetness that already kind of plays well with bourbon. Lovely. You could try it in your next old fashioned in place of your normal simple syrup or sugar cube. It looks very witchy over here. It's like we made a potion. All right, we are boiling. Kill the heat. Again, this is just gonna steep like a tea would. It just needs to come back down to room temperature before we put it in a container and it's good to go. It looks like mud soup I used to make in the backyard a little bit right now, but it smells a lot better. All right, friends, our cardamom vanilla syrup is cool. All we need is our fine mesh strainer so we can get all the pods and the vanilla bean out. I like to pour it into something that already has a pour spout on it, because once it's strained, it's good to go. It's going in the fridge. So here we go. Witchy, sexy potion through the strainer. Give it a nice little shake. Get as much out as you can. Perfectly strained, perfectly sexy. And I'm just gonna grab 2 airtight jars. I like these small jars because I usually end up giving it away to family and friends, but something with a pour spout on it could be really smart too in your fridge, so it can go immediately into your tea and coffee or old fashioned. Airtight, keep it in the fridge. Even though it has a very high sugar content, it'd probably take a while for it to go bad. Keep it in the fridge, it'll last longer, a couple weeks. To show how pretty the flecks are floating inside of there. Hey favorites. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Second Bites with Sarah.